Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to today's matchup between the Western Hurricanes and the Martello Wealth Bandits. Start this game off today at the Greenfoot Energy Center as a puck is dropped here at center ice. Played off ice now. They locked Western with a chance here to try to get this one down and deep into the Bandit zone early, and that one's going to be called for an icing, so we'll head down to the Western zone here for a new face-off to start this game off. So new face-off here deep in the Western zone. Puck dropped here and played off to the boards. Parsons, he'll step on the line to try to take that one in. Pass out in front there. Opportunity, nothing there. Now Western back up the other way. Still trying to make their way down into the Bandit zone to try to get something going. Puck being played down low. Back up the other way now. It's McLean that's going to step in. Fire shot there, and that was just wide. Go up into neutral zone ice now as that puck heads down into the Bandit zone. Back hard to compete for this puck as that one gets tipped off there. Working down and low, trying to find this puck. Sent up to the line again as that one just bobbles over the stick. So back down into Western zone. Pressure there from the Bandits as they'll look turn this puck over. Camus trying to work down that wall. Unable to hold on to that puck as it's going to be played back up the other way now by Lynn. So an icing call there against the Hurricanes. So we'll head back down to their zone. So new face-off here in the Western zone. Puck being played off there. Down and deep off the boards like Camus. They'll try to throw that one out. Still working for this puck along the boards. Back up the other way now. Western with a quick shot off there and just off the post. Bandits are going to look to try to clear their zone on for this one. Shot off on the point. Out in front. Puck was loose, but kept up there. So new face-off deep in the Bandit zone now. So they'll try to get all set up down there. Get a new draw going. Puck being played up now into neutral zone ice. Western back for this one hard. Try to chip this one in through. O'Hearn working to try to get this one out. Then that one's going to be called off there just off a last touch by the Bandits. So new face-off just outside now. Puck played back here. Weston looking to clear here early and get down into the Bandit zone. Chambers couldn't quite get that one off of his stick, so we'll get an offside call there. So new face-off just outside now. New face-off just outside now. Puck played back there by Parsons. Moving up ice now, chipped down and deep. Back for this one, battle down low, looking to find this puck. Bandits wanting to move this one around and get something on net. Shot off there, rebound in front, opportunity, and that one's covered quickly. Western able to hold on to that one down low. So new face-off down in their zone as Bandits will head to the bench for a new change. Western doing a good job keeping that puck out to start things off after that one. Shots right now 2-2 for both teams. Just a couple minutes into this first period. Puck played back down low. Bandits looking to set something up here. Up high to Hayes. Hayes, he'll send that one back down deep. Looking to get somebody down there to keep that puck moving. It's McLean that would step down and send that one across. Still working down low. It's O'Connell now that's going to try to get this one chipped out past. He does, and it's Twimble that will send that one down and deep. Bandits head back down low for this one. As they'll battle along the boards there, try to move this puck. Working down low still. Trying to get something going. Puck played up ice. Down in Smith. Pass off there. Gets that one taken off of his stick. Up into neutral zone ice now. Back down the other way. Western with a quick shot off there and a quick save. So new faceoff down in the Bandit zone. Puck being played back there. Battling down low for this one. Still looking to try to find this puck. Chipped up high. Western able to hold that line and keep that one down and deep. Bandits trying to get this one up and out. Able to get a pass up ice now. Chipped off there though by Cormac. Trying to work his way over the line. Picked off once again. Bandits now back up the ice with a working through to try to get a puck to the net. Chipped off the stick there. Harris with a quick shot, and that one's wide. Along the boards now, a battle here. They're working to try to find this puck. Burke gets hit hard there from Dion. Dion able to get that puck off of his stick. Pass off here to Burke. Trying to work his way through as he takes a fall. Moving this puck back out now. Trying to work it out and through. Sent back down and deep by the Bandits now. Camus will go back for it, but the icing is called, so we head down to the Bandit zone for a new face-off. Good effort by both teams here. Play is very close on both sides. Both trying to get lots of shots to the net. Puck being played off there. Shot towards the net there, but blocked out in front. Shot up just high now. Making its way up. Pass out in front here. Back up the other way now. The Bandits go. Trying to get some guys down in the zone to get a puck towards the net. Pass off there. Camus gets that one taken off of his stick. Camus tries to play this one up. Pass back. Picked off there in the center. Could be the Bandits now with possession as they'll try to make their way out. McCoy, he'll try to chip this one up and through. Stick down there, trying to get some pressure on. As Western will try to break out up the other way now. Just into the Bandit zone now. Losing that puck in their feet. Trying to work their way in through. Can't quite as it's picked off here by Camus. Camus. They'll chip this one forward. Stewart trying to play that one in deep. Gets that one on net. Down and low. Still trying to move with this puck and set something up down there. Western looking to break out of their own zone now. Get that pass off. Up into neutral zone ice they go. Just offside they are into the Bandit zone. So new face-off just outside. So new face-off just outside now. Both teams getting set up here. Puck being played back there, sent in deep by the Western. As they'll want to jump on this one early. Try to get a couple more shots off. Maybe the Bandits in the corner though are trying to move this one. Played up ice after a big hit down low from O'Hearn. Puck pushed forward here. Everybody trying to jump on this one and take this one away from the Western as unable to get a pass going. Back up ice as puck started to go before it was turned over there. The Western as they were trying to get pucks towards the net. Looking to play something out in front here. As that puck goes back behind the net. Battle right in front and a save. So a new face-off deep in the Bandit zone now. New face-off here in the Bandit zone as that puck is dropped and played up high. Pass across the line there to Hughes. Hughes, he'll send that one in deep. Battling down low to try to get this puck. Played off there. Still looking to move this one around as it's caught up down there. Bandits wanting to clear the zone here as that puck gets turned over. Pass up ice. Bandits now with a chance. Quick shot up there, and that was just off the post. Trying to get something going off of that one. They're very close. Wasn't able to, though, as that one gets chipped back down and deep. Trying to keep this puck down low in the western zone. Dion now. Dion, he'll work his way down. Quick shot off by him, and that was just up and high. Trying to find this puck as it gets caught up in a battle along the boards now. Pass down low. Bandits now starting to work their way off ice. Chipped up forward and caught up in some feet there by the linesman. So back the other way the Western tried to go, unable to get past there. Caught up in a battle just along the boards there. Picked off now. Western trying to work their way toward the net. Can't quite. Still working down low to try to get this puck out. Able to get this one up in neutral zone ice there. Picked off, though, as the Western will head the other way. Chambers, he'll get in through. Looks towards the net as that puck is sent down deep into the corner. Still working down there to try to get something going. Be picked off now by the Klein as he'll try to move that one. Chipped up and out. Chandler, he'll pass that one off now. Bandits are going to go and try to get in and work in to get this puck back on their six. Down and low, Burke down in. Burke, he gets taken down. Tripped, and there is a whistle for the Western penalty. As they'll head to the box to get Bandits on the first power play of the game. It's going to be Ferguson that heads to the box for the Western. Puck played all the way down and a quick whistle there. It's going to be a head contact call. Coming in the way of the Bandits. So Hayes now. So new face-off deep in the Bandit zone. Puck played off there. Bandits trying to make their way up now. 4v4 action here for a couple of minutes, as it's going to be a full minute for the Bandits. Out in front, opportunity there. Back up the other way now. O'Donnell trying to sneak his way through. That one's picked off of his stick, though, as Bandits will start to make their way up ice. Down and deep, still looking for this puck. Hit off there. Down low, still looking to move. Cameron out in front, opportunity there as he just missed that one just wide. Still working down low to try to find this puck. Lots of open space on the ice now. Room to move. Walkout shot there from Burke, and he scores! Maddox Burke with a huge goal here for the Bandits. Put them up 1-0 in this game. Got that one off the 4v4 play as he'll head to the bench to celebrate. Puck being played off the draw here. Played down and deep as they'll look to find this one. Another whistle off of that one. It's a new face-off just outside the western zone now. Puck played down in. looking to make their way up ice now. Try to get something going here. Just 50 seconds remaining in Ferguson's penalty. Pass up ice. Into the neutral zone now as they'll look to try to get into the Bandit zone. Pass over the line. Able to make their way in. Working down and low. Trying to get something going with this puck. Laid off there. Still looking to set something up with time down there. Up top now. Trying to get a shot off. Can't quite. Fans on that one. Sent back against the boards here. Quick shot off there, and that one's just out and wide. Down low, McLean trying to move this one around. McLean, he'll start to make his way up ice. Pass up there to Camus. Can't get a stick on it, so that one goes all the way down, and penalty has expired, and whistle goes to call that one. So new face off deep in the Bandit zone. Puck play down low. Just chipped up high into netting, so another whistle down there. New face off coming our way. Just 2:03 remaining now in the Hayes penalty for the Bandits. Puck dropped and played up top. Western looking to set something up. Blinn, he'll step in. Shot off there. Opportunity in front, but that one's shut down early. So new face-off now deep into the Bandit zone. So they get set up down there. Puck played back up top. Looking for something. Corkum. Shot off there, that was just chipped it wide. Pass off there. Corkum pass off there. So Western will try to work their way in. Able to get a shot off there and able to pick up on that one and get that one through to get them up 1 goal in this game. They'll head to the bench to celebrate. As Hayes will leave the box. New face-off here in the neutral zone. Puck being played down, up, back into the neutral zone. Turned over here quickly by the Bandits. Pass off there and a shot and a goal! Huge goal for the Bandits here to get them up. Another one in this game, so 2-1 now. The new score of this one, it's going to be Jackson Camus that gets the final shot off of there. The great pass by O'Coin. So back to center ice here for a new face-off. Puck play down and deep. Bandits looking to move up ice with this one. Shift down and low. Back for this one now. So look to try to set something up and they exit out of their own zone. Pass up along the boards. Trying to get out with some space. Pass up towards Camus now in. Camus, he'll sneak his way through. Another shot off there. Can't get anything off. Own front opportunity for that one. Can't get anything off of that either. Back up the other way now. Western. Camus backtracking hard. Able to get back and get control of that puck. Camus. He'll work his way in. Trying to sneak his way through. That one gets cut off of his stick. Shot on net there. Nothing off of that one. Chip back behind. Western trying to break out still. Can't get out. That puck is sent back behind the other way. Still battling down low. Burke trying to get that one through. Can as he gets knocked off that puck. Shot off there from Parsons. Nothing gets through off of that one. Parsons back for this puck. He'll start to take his time and space. Pass off ice now as this one gets chipped down. Just under 3 minutes to go in this first period. Still working down low. Burke gets hit hard up along the board. Still working to find this puck. Trying to get this one loose. Still caught up in a battle down there. They continue to try to look for this puck. Trying to make a move there. Is Burke able to as that one gets taken away from him. It's back up the other way. Parsons able to box out there and get that puck moving up ice. O'Hearn able to chip this one deep in for the Bandits. They'll get up down in there and try to pressure this puck. Western trying to move this puck out. Trying to set something up. Chipped up there as they take their space up into the neutral zone. Bandits trying to jump on these pucks and shut this down before it gets deep into their zone. Working just over the line now. Able to get in, pass out in front. Nothing off of this one. As Hayes will try to get this one through. Chipped off there. Puck played back. Hayes trying to work his way through. Can't get anything off as that one gets caught up just over the line. Western trying to work their way out now. This one gets chipped off a stick there. And Demel trying to find this puck. Caught up in a battle just outside the boxes here. The Ayote that comes out with this one. Pass up ice now, looking to make their way through. Western walks in, shot off there, and they're able to get a goal off of that one to get them all tied up in this game once again. As they'll head to the bench to celebrate that one. Trenwold able to get the last shot off of that one to get his team tied up in this game. New face-off here in the middle as the puck is sent down and deep. 30 seconds to go in this first period. Played down and low. Working to try to hold on to this puck. Back up top, Harris. He'll send that one down and deep. Trying to work to move this puck out. Harris jumps down for a big hit down there. Back up the other way, Trenwold. He'll try to move this one forward. Nothing off of that one. 8 seconds to go now. Still looking to move this puck around. Pass on that there. That one's chipped off. That brings the end of this first period. So we will be back after a short intermission here live on High Button Sports. Welcome back, everybody, for some second period action. Puck dropped and played off automatically here. Bandits able to be the ones to get down into the western zone there early to get a shot off towards the net. Puck dropped down and low into the western zone. Battling for this puck down low. Western will try to break out of their zone here early, but it's turned over down low by the Bandits, who get a quick shot off there. Nothing off of that one, though. start to make their way back up now. Chip down and deep and hit over the board was Robertson. Down low, still working on this puck. Chipped out and up high. Kept in up top by Western. Bandits, they'll look to try to exit their zone. Camus able to make his way up and out. Camus gets his way down wide, trying to cut towards the net. Oh, in front opportunity there. Shot off from that. Nothing off of that one, though, as it quite didn't make its way through. Back up the other way now. Western goes. McKenzie with a quick shot on net there, and that was just chipped out. Working down and low, trying to get this puck moving. Chandler stepping down to try to get a stick off that one. Can't quite. Bandits still looking to try to clear here. Can't quite get this one out and pass just yet. O'Coin trying to get a stick on it. Harris, he's going to try to bring that one back and chip this one up. Down and low. Still looking to move this one. Shot on net there as that one's chipped out into the corner. Back up the other way now. This one gets chipped up. Stewart trying to put a stick on that one, but it was Ferguson who got a shot off. Down low, still working hard. Trying to get this puck moving. Pass up ice here, and it's Camus back up the other way. Camus works his way down. Shot, he scores! Backhand goal for Jackson Camus as he'll head to the bench to celebrate. Puck played down and deep now. Bandits looking to get this one deep into the Western zone. Trying to play it down there. It's chipped up high here just outside the boards. Still working with this puck. Played off here. Still working down and low. Trying to move this around. Western back up the other way now as they head down deep into the zone. And that's going to be an icing call against Western. So back down to their zone we go for a new face-off. So new face-off here in the Western zone. Bandits up in this game 3-2 right now. After that last good goal by Camus. Snipe show out here today as that was his second one. So back up the other way now. The Western Hurricanes go. That one just chipped down and deep. Making its way down and through. Kept down in there. That one's going to be played down deep into the corner. Still working down and low. Trying to get something out as this puck is played into neutral zone ice. Chipped up there. Western trying to play this one back. Down and low now. Trying to get something going off of this one. Still working down and low to try to get something going off of this one. Vandals trying to escape their zone here. Still working down and low, trying to create something off of this one. And we're going to get a whistle off of this play. So we'll have back down into the Bandit zone for a new face-off. We are back after some technical difficulties there. Just trying to get the stream back up and recover. So we're all back up here to continue this game on. Shout out to Mason for coming through today and pulling through on the stream, getting things going for us. Shot off on the line there towards the net, chipped off out wide. Working down low. Trying to get something going down there. Trying to create some space and time here. The Bandits will look to break out, able to. Now it's Burke up the other way. Burke, he'll work his way down into the western zone. Shot off there, and he scores! Burke with a big goal for the Bandits, putting them up 5-2 in this game. So we'll have back up to center ice for a new face-off here off of this one. And it's working their way through. Chipped that one down and deep. New face-off to come. So new face-off just outside the western zone now. Puck played back here. Western looking to move this one forward. Pass off there. Down and low to McLean. McLean, he'll send that one up ice. Heading back down for this puck. Trying to get something going down there. This one gets chipped up. Bandits working hard down and low. Try to get something going off of this one. Western able to chip this one up and through. They'll try to work their way down. Sneaky pass, trying to get a shot off there as that one's wide. Out in front now, opportunity chipped out there. The Bandits able to clear the front of their net. Working down and low now, still trying to clear. Pass up ice. Western working their way through. Cut back there. Chipped up ice. Making its way through. Sent down and low. McLean back to play this one as Western makes a change. Trying to take some space and time here. Chips this one up high. Back down and low. Parsons trying to keep out in front of that puck. Shot off the line there, and rebound goal for the Western Hurricanes as they were able to pick up out in front there and get that puck to find its way to the back of the net. So they'll head to the bench to celebrate that one. It's going to be Deo Tamon that gets that one. So back to center ice here. Just 8:50 to go in this second period. Goals right now 5-3. Shots 15-15 for both teams. So puck played back here. Battling. Trying to get something going off of this one. McKenzie gets hit hard by Robertson and chipped up back ice now. So Ayotte back down for this one. He'll sneak his way through. Backhand shot, and that was just wide. Still working down and low, trying to get something going off of this puck. Trying to create something as this puck gets played back up top. Bandits taking their space and time back with this one. Try to set something up. Pass up ice. Doing over here, McKenzie. Able to get a hold of this one. Robertson. He will pass that one off. Bandits look to make their way up ice. Back into neutral zone here as Ayotte. He'll try to get this one down and deep. Working down low still. Trying to create something off of this puck. Played back down. Hayes back for this one. Hayes, he'll pick this one up down and low. Pass up ice here. Chipped off the stick of O'Coin. So down and deep working for this one. We'll try to continue to move with this puck. Try to get something going off of something. Down and low, still working. Western back up the other way now. Chipped off there. We'll try to move their way in. Back up ice now. Trying to get something going off of this one. Played back here. Out in front opportunity there. Nothing off of that one. Chopped back in there by Blinn. Still working around this puck, trying to get something off of this one. Big hit down low by Parsons as he'll try to chip this one forward. Can't quite, as it's Western that continue to hold on to this one. Lucas, he'll send that one back in deep. Try to get down there low. Start to make a play off of it. Still working up along the boards here to get something going. Pass up top. Shot off of that one, and that one's out wide. Western still working as a big hit down low from the Bandits. Shot out there from Western. Taken off. Chipped forward there. He's trying to work his way in. Can't quite. Shot off there, and that one's wide. Puck played off the far boards. Try to move things. Out in front now. Up top. Pass off there. Stick off of it from Camus as he'll try to chill this one out pass. Kept up just there. Shot off that one and a save for the Bandits. So a new face-off down and low. So both teams getting a change and fresh legs on the ice for this one. Puck dropped down low. Played back. Try to make their way up. Pass up top. Pass out there. Looking to sneak their way through. Bandits trying to set something up here. McLean, he'll chip this one down and pass. Down and low, trying to get something going. McLean out in front. Pass off there. Nothing off of that one. Kept in on the line there. Bandits still trying to work in down low. Trying to get something down, going down there as it's the Western. That's going to try to start to move this puck up. Still working down there to try to get this puck moving. Kept down in now. They'll try to work their way through to the net. Try to pass off there. Nothing off of that one. Puck being played up ice now, and one's going to go down for an icing. So back down to the Bandit zone for a new face-off. Less than 5 to go now in this second period. Puck dropped and played off of this one. Looking to find this one. Shot off there from the Western. Not much to tie. Up top. Able to be kept in. Down low. Working to try to get something going. And we're going to get a whistle on that play. So it was saved. So new face-off now just outside the crease. Puck dropped down low. Up along the boards. Looking to make something happen out of this one. Sent back down in deep. Played up the wall now. Trying to get something out of this. Big hit there from Young as that puck gets sent down the other way. Played up here. Western battling for this one. They'll start to make their way down the ice. Chop that one through. Can't quite get it past here. Back up the other way. Robertson pass up to Camus. Camus, he'll sneak his way in. And he shoots. He scores! Camus with another good goal for the Bandits. As he'll head to the bench to celebrate. It's a new face-off here in the center. Puck dropped up top, battling for this puck. Out, trying to get his way in through. It'll take this puck in through the middle. Try to cut through, can't get anything off of that one. Working down low, trying to get something off of this one. Western still battling hard. They'll try to chip this one up and through. Able now to start to try to break out of their zone. Pass off there, turned over down low by Parsons. Parson, back for this one. shot on that there, and that one's kept out. Down low, still working hard. Oh, in front traffic here, and that one's blown down. So new face-off now down in the Bandit zone. Puck dropped and played off the dot there. Sent back. Camus up along the boards. He'll send that one back. Pass off to Stewart. Pass up now, and it's Camus. He'll sneak his way through. Camus goes down and deep. Cuts through. Shot off there. That was just up and high. Still working down low. Trying to get this puck moving. That one gets sent down. Down low, looking to create something here. The Bandits will wait to set something up. Robertson down behind the net. She starts to move. Pass up there into open space, and Camus is going to go up to pressure this one. Pass off here to Ferguson. Ferguson. He'll pass this one up, and that one goes all the way down. It's a battle down there for that puck. Cameron able to chip this one up. Stewart trying to get a stick on it up to ice now. So Camus up high. Was able to sneak his way through. Pass off there. Try to get something off of that one. Can't quite. Still working down and low. Trying to get a shot off. Up high now as this puck gets sent up into neutral zone ice. Western over the line. Shot off there, and that one's chipped out. Able to get a save on this one. It's a Bandit, so we'll get a new face-off down low. Just 2 minutes to go in this second period. Shots right now are 25-17 for the Western. It's a new face-off deep here in the Bandit zone. Puck is dropped and played back. Chipped up. Still working down there to try to get something going. Pass up here. Cameron, he'll try to clear that one. Can't quite. Western able to keep that one down and deep. Back up the other way now. Pass up to Burke as he'll chip that one down and deep and chase this one down. Burke trying to find this big hit up into the boards. Another big hit up into the neutral zone. McKenzie able to knock down Harris on that one. Trying to sneak their way through, and it's the Bandits back the other way that are going to get down and deep. Pass up top, and a fall there from Parsons led the Western to almost be able to break out there. So back down and deep, still looking to find this puck. Shot off there from Cameron out in front. Opportunity there, nothing off of that one. Turned over quickly. Still working down and low. Try to get something going. Pass up now once again. Turned over here, Dion Tremaine trying to get something off of that one. Couldn't quite. So back down, last minute of play here in the second period. Played off the ice. Bandits will try to work their way up. Try to chip this one up, can't quite as they cut back. Pass off there, chipped out. Trying to work their way up, turned over just inside the line there by Corkum. And down and deep. Parsons, he'll try to clear the zone here. Pass up the boards. Battling, tried to get this puck cleared. As it makes its way up into neutral zone ice. Corkum, he'll cut back. Just 15 seconds to go now. He'll pass this one up. Parsons, that one makes its way past him. Harris back for this puck, and that one's going to be an icing call. So back down to the Western zone we go with just 8 seconds remaining. So new face-off here in the Western zone to finish with the last 8 seconds of the second period. Puck caught up in a battle there. Trying to step their way out up. Kept up top by McLean as he'll send that one towards the net. And Western trying to break out now. And that one draws the end of the second period. You are watching us live on High Button Sports. Thank you for tuning in. It's Mila on the camera, Lucy on the mic. we'll see you guys back for more third period action after a short intermission in the dressing rooms. Welcome back, everybody, and welcome back for some third period action here live on High Button Sports after an exciting first two periods. The score is 6-3 for the Bandits at the moment. Western here with a chance, so as they walked in and shot, and that one was just wide. Up to Corkum now. Corkum, he'll shoot that one, just blocked off there by Smith. Trying to work in down low, trying to get something started here. Back up the other way now. Bandits will try to chip this one in deep and get something going. Working down and low. Trying to set something up down there. Pass out in front, opportunity there, nothing off of that one. Continuing to try to work. Back up the other way now. Tipped up forward, sent down and deep. Trying to get down to find this puck. Turned over here as it's picked up by the Western. Western making their way up ice now. Able to get down and deep. Tip that one forward towards the net. Down low, Burke. Burke starting to make his way up ice. Just over the line, in deep in the Western zone, and gets that one knocked off of his stick. Down in, and a goal for the Bandits, just off a backhand shot there at the end. Trying to pick it up from the corner, and just happened to make its way in. This one is going to go to Cameron. The Bandits up 7-3. So new face-off here, center ice. Puck played back here. Western, they'll head back down for this one. Pressure against them here from the Bandits. As this puck starts to make its way up. Working its way down. Puck pass forward here. Picked off there by Harris. Sent back down and low. Bandits trying to work around this puck and trying to get something going. Pass off here. Ferguson, he'll try to get some space and pass that one off. Back to him now, though. Pack up here to Oden. Oden, he'll try to skate in. Oden, he'll get down in. Pass up there. We're going to try to send that one in deep. Down in low. Working its way through. Western jumping on this puck. Shot there and saved out in front before it was kicked on the glove. So new face-off now deep into the Bandit zone. So we get all lined up here. Shots right now are 27-19 for the Western Hurricanes. Start of the third though, lots of time, lots of game left to be played here today at the Greenfoot Energy Center. Up to the line off that one, and Western will look towards getting something towards the net. Trying to step out there, nothing off of that one. Played off there. Still looking to get something going here as this one gets chipped up into neutral zone ice. Played up forward. Caught up in some feet there and a big hit up along the fourth row Hearn. Still looking to find this puck. Glenn, he'll try to walk down. Playing that puck out down in the corner. Trying to get something going off of that. Down low, looking to create something. Cut back here, Western. Looking to get a shot towards the net as this puck gets played down deep into the corner. Bandits trying to break out of their own zone here as they try to make their way up and out. Glenn. He'll send that one down in. Working down low, battling, trying to find puck. Kept in up top. Camus just took a fall there, trying to escape the zone as he'll stand up high. Puck down and low, battling, try to get it. So work to try to continue to move this one. Battling, continuing the corner. Western trying to make a move with this puck as it gets chipped off there from McLean. So they're start to make their way up the wall. Pass down there from Hughes. Quick shot on net there. Rebound and a goal for the Western Hurricanes. Get them up. Another one in this game. So they'll head to the bench to celebrate this one. Mel, the one to finally tip that one in at the end there. Pass back there. Trying to get this puck to go off ice. Just over the line here, getting chipped off there. Robertson trying to find this one. Berggren trying to make their way up here as this one gets thrown up to Camus. Camus, he'll work his way in. Camus, backhand, forehand, backhand. He shoots, he scores! Camus with another good goal this game. So he'll head to the bench to celebrate that one. So new face-off now, center ice. Puck is dropped and played back here. Bandits trying to jump up on this one. Early, McLean back for this one. McLean able to get a stick, but caught up in a battle up along the boards. Still being cleared here up in neutral zone ice. Schlender over the line. Shot off there, and that one's up and high. Still working down and low. Trying to get something going down there. Back up into neutral zone ice. Western, go walk over. Step in. Move there. Shot, and that one's just up and high. Trying to work in down and low. McLean trying to escape his own zone here as he gets caught up in a battle. Loses his stick. Back down low. Parsons now. Parsons. He'll start to move with this puck. Trying to move this one up. Can't quite. Pass off there. Schlender can't quite find that puck as that one gets sent back down in deep. Down and low. Still trying to work for something down there. Puck sent back up into neutral zone ice. In deep there. Thrown in by Corkum. And back down hard is the Bandits as they'll look to try to break out here of their own zone. Deep into the corner now. Still looking to move this puck around. Bandits able to try to cycle this one down and low. Chipped up by Corkum, the one to hold that one in and send that one back down to deep. Still looking for control of this puck. So it gets sent back up the boards. Cross ice pass there. Maddox Birkin, it was just ahead of him, so we'll get an icing call on that one as they'll head back down for a new face-off. So new face-off now deep into the Bandit zone. The puck is dropped and played back there. So Bandits starting to make their way up ice now. Able to get over the line now. Pass off there. That one's shut down. Back up to Cameron. Trying to move that one down once again. Shot off there, and that one's just wide. Looking to continue to put pucks on the net here, the Bandits, but this one gets taken over by Western Hurricanes as they head up ice the other way now. Then back down in deep. Working down and low, trying to get something going here. Pass up here. Robertson, he'll work his way down in. Pass over there, nothing off of that one. Still down and low as the Western is able to chip this one up and out. Robertson passing this one back here as they continue to look to try to set something up. Sent in deep by Hostin as he hits O'Hearn down hard. Hayes now. Hayes, he'll work his way through. Shot, and that one's wide. Down low, still trying to create something off of this. And Western work their way in, able to get that one out and down low. Robertson doing a good job keeping that puck outside. That puck gets sent back behind the net now. Looking to get something off of this one. Working down low, Western looking out in front, nothing there. As they cut back now. Looking to set something up here as it's turned over by the Bandits quickly. Jumping up on this one is Corkum as he sends that one in hard. Robertson back for this puck. Pressure against him. Able to send this one up along the boards. Pass up into open space there. Nobody quite there. Jumping up on that puck was Iota and he couldn't quite get anything. It's Twenold that will send that one down in deep. Foot race now back down for that one. Harris, the big hit down there trying to find that puck. Continuing to battle down there. Trying to get something going as this puck heads Up to the line, kept in though up top. And shot up into netting, so new face-off now. Deep in the Bandits zone. So new face-off here in the Bandit zone. Opportunity here. Try to get something going early. Puck played off there. Sent up ice. Camus trying to jump on this one. Camus, he'll work his way down in. Trying to move with that puck. Passes that one out in front. Nothing there. Puck gets played off once again. Back up into neutral zone ice now. Western get hit hard into the boards as they head down. Camus chips that one down in. Camus jumping on this puck out in front there. Nothing off of that one as that one gets sent across ice. Chipped up into neutral zone ice. Down and deep now. Chipped up once again. Stewart on this puck. Tries to chip this one for O'Coin. Touches this one off to Camus. Camus walks his way and pass off there to O'Coin. Can't quite get a stick on it though. Back up into neutral zone ice now as they'll try to work their way in. Played off there. Starting to work their way up. Pass it here to out. Camus will work his way in. Camus trying to make a move there. Couldn't quite get that one a hold of it. Still working to try to get this one back. Can't quite as it's Chambers that's able to dump that one in deep. Churchill after this one picks this one up. Quick move there. Shot and that one's wide. Still looking to move with this puck and get something going up on the line. Shot off there. Blocked out in traffic in front. Back up to the line. Pass off there and that one's just outside. Lots of pressure from the Bandits up on that puck. Schlender in now. Pass up there. Now work her way through. Unable to. As this one gets sent back up into neutral zone ice. Robertson passes this one back. Harris trying to move with that puck. Can't quite. Puck being played back behind the net. Bandits still looking to set up to break out here. Harris unable to find Smith on that one as it got kept in up top by Corkum. But back up the other way now. Robertson able to pass that one up. Try to get something going. Back out the other way now. It's Harris who's able to send that one down in deep. Down and low. Trying to work with this puck. Sent back down, still looking. Trying to move with it. And it's Western that's going to start to make their way up the ice the other way now. They get down into the Bandit zone. Lose control of the truck though. And that one will get blown down. So under 10 minutes to go now. In this third period, Bandits still with the 8-4 lead. Shots right now 30-20 for the Western Hurricanes. So new face-off here just outside the Bandit zone. Puck is dropped and played back there. Looking to set something up. McLean tried to pass this one out. Can't quite. Sends that one back. Parsons now. Parsons. He passes this one up the wall. Trying to break out here. Cameron pass off to Burke. Couldn't quite find him on that one though. And it's Parsons back the other way now. Parsons passes this one up to McLean. McLean. Pass up ice now, and that's Burke that's going to pick this one up with speed. Burke works his way in. Quick move there. Can't quite get past Burke. Will trying to work his way around. Holding on to control of this puck. Cuts through. Tries to push that one out in front. Can't quite as it's sent back down into the corner. Trying to work their way up. Can't quite get a stick on this one. Parsons trying to get a body on that one as that one's sent in deep. McLean starts to work his way up. Cameron, pass off there. Trying to work in. Western Hurricanes get a shot off there and a save for the Bandits. So a new face-off down in that zone. Change here for both teams. Fresh legs on the ice to take on this next face-off. Puck is dropped and played back. Bandits trying to work their way up and out. Sent back down and deep. As they look to try to get something going. Out in front there, opportunity, nothing off of that one. A quick save for the Bandits. So a new face-off down deep in that zone. Puck is dropped and played back there. Looking to jump on this one. Western's going to try to ship this one out and pass. Can't quite. Getting the jump on this puck. Still try to work their way around. Pass up top now, and that one's sent back in by Dion. Dion now over the line, works his way in, gets hit down hard away from that puck. Shot off there though, backed up. As that one gets sent out here by the Bandits. Back into neutral zone ice now. Trying to set something up. Turnover there on the line by O'Hearn. Young tried to make his way through, but he was offside. Cut back there from Ferguson. Still trying to make their way up ice now as the Hurricanes, as they're able to get down and deep. Robertson battling out for that puck. Able to try to hold on to this one. Back up the other way now. Camus, he'll work his way, and Camus takes this puck out wide, cuts through. Shot as he gets taken down really hard in the corner. So we'll just wait to check on that one. Camus able to get up and down onto his feet down there is the best outcome we would have liked to see. So he'll start to make his way off the ice and into the room, where he'll get checked on further. Bandits trainer Maya running on the ice quickly off of that one to go help him down there, as she'll head into the room with him to check him out and make sure everything's okay down there. Certainly wouldn't like to see anything bad happen to him, as he's a key member of this team. So we'll have a new face-off here just outside the western zone. Puck dropped here and played back. Western trying to set something up as a pass across ice. Chipped back down behind. Down low, working to clear this puck. Chipped off there. Harris looking to find that one right on net, and that one's going to be saved. It's a new face-off here in the western zone, as we look to get lined up for a new face-off. played off there. Down and low. Looking to make something happen down there. Puck played down into the Bandits zone as they start to make their way off ice with the puck. Up the boards now, trying to be chipped out there by Robertson. Smith makes his way through. Big move there. Smith with one hand on the stick. Got that one knocked off of him. Down and low. Trying to work for this puck. Leicester now with an opportunity to try to break out up and under their own zone. Played off there. They'll try to get up and out. Sent back down and deep by McLean, but nothing off of that one. Sent back down low. Slender's down there to battle out for that puck. Trying to find it. Western hard on this puck. Trying to turn this one over. Can't quite. Down there. Picked up along the boards. Back up top. So they'll start to make their way out. Pass off there by Chandler. And sent back down and deep. Western back down after this one. Sent up to Parsons. Shot on net there and a save. So just under 6 minutes to go. Update on Camus. Did just see him walking along the hallway down with Maya the trainer to make sure he's up and walking. So looks like a good sign down there for him. It's what you would like to see is him not be too badly beaten up. Puck play back down and low. Western looking for this puck. Bandits trying to get a stick on it as they'll look to try to create more opportunities down here. So lots of time left to be played in this third period. This one tries to be chipped up through. Kept in up top by Chandler, and it's just off the shin pad there of Cameron, but able to keep that one down in. Burke down and low, able to grab this one. Burke, he'll walk his way up. It will sneak his way through. Burke loses control of that one, so he'll take this back. Chips this one up forward. Can't quite get anything off of this one. Western now over the line. Western, they'll try to get in deep. That one gets played down into the corner. Battle down there to try to find possession of this one. Robertson trying to cut back as that one gets cut off of his stick. Down and low, he gets hit hard. So up ice the other way now, Bandits go. Chandler getting a stick on that one, pass off to Burke. Burke can't quite get over the line with it though. That's now Corcoran that will send that one in deep. Gets hit hard from Cameron. Down and low, still looking to move with this puck. Chipped up in the neutral zone ice. Pass up forward, Chandler. He'll walk his way down. Chandler cuts through, shot off there. Rebound opportunity is caught up there. Robertson couldn't quite get a stick on that one. Back up the other way now, Western goes. Down and deep shot there, and that one's just wide. Still working for it down low. Trying to get something going. Moved that one was Harris as he got hit hard up against the boards. Bandits quite can't break out of their zone just yet as they continue to cut back and try to find ways to get creative to get out of there. Back up the other way they go now though as they're able to cut through with some speed. They'll try to look to get something set up down here. Still low with the puck. Shot in front. Opportunity for a rebound there. Nothing off of that for Young as he tried but couldn't quite get it passed up and over there. So just over 3 minutes to go here in this third period. Score still 8-4, but shots now 33-27 for the Western Hurricanes. Down low, that one shot is up and high. Sent up along the boards. Back down for this one is Parsons. Parsons. He'll try to chip this one up and through. Gets caught up in a battle down low though. Still working to move this puck. Chipped up ice now. Back up the other way. The Bandits go as they'll try to work their way down him. Able to get over the line. Pass out in front. Opportunity here. Shot up there. And that one's just blocked out. So then sent out wide. Big hit down low in the corner as they continue to try to work down there. To try to get something going. Back up top now for Parsons as he'll send that one back in deep. Shot, that one's just up and high. Chandler trying to hold the line up top. Parsons, he'll send that one across. Chip through there. Trying to work to keep moving this puck around. Back up top being kept in there. Western trying to work their way out and through. Western with a chance now as they sneak their way through. Forehand shot. Now it's just saved in front. Bandits back the other way. Cut back there from Parsons as he passes this one up ice. Starting to work their way down in. Shot off there, and that one's just tipped out in front. We have a penalty coming towards the Western Hurricanes now. Opportunity for the Bandits to get up on a power play here. It's going to be Lucas that heads to the box. So new face-off deep into the Western zone as they'll look to try to kill this penalty off for the last little bit of this game. Only 1:51 left. Battle down and low. Trying to work for this puck. Out in front, opportunity there. Pass up top once again. McLean, he'll send that one back down. Looking out, McLean up top again. That one gets sent down and low. All the way down. Western able to kill this penalty off here early. Back up the other way, McLean goes as he works his way down in deep. McLean cut back there. Took that puck out wide. Gets hit down hard. Back up the other way, O'Coin passes his puck off to Chandler. That one just leaves it up top now. Shot off there, and that was just chipped up high into netting. So new face-off down in the Western zone as they'll be killing this penalty for the last 109 of this game now. Puck dropped there and played back up top. Robertson, pass over to Burke. Burke tries to make a move there. Burke back over to Robertson. Robertson up top now over to Burke. Trying to set something up down here. Burke walks his way in. Shot. He scores! Great goal there from Maddox Burke to put the Bandits up 9-4 in this game with just 56 seconds to go. So new face-off here in center ice. Bandits trying to figure out who's on the ice here as they have too many men out there. Puck is dropped in the center here, and puck goes back. Jumping up on that one. So it gets sent down deep into the Bandit zone. Robertson back for this one. Pass up along the wall. Trying to chip this one out and through. Back down up the other way is Blend. Blend, he'll work his way through. Shot off there and a save. Just over 30 seconds to go now in this game. Shots now 35-31 for the Western Hurricanes. Camus looks to be dressed and coming out to the glass to watch. Having a bit of a limp over there, but looks to be okay, which is the main goal. Bandits trying to chip this one out past. Don't want to have to be defensively playing this puck for the last 30 seconds here, as they're able to chip this one up. Schlender now. Schlender jumping on the puck. He'll chip that one forward just past Blinn there. Picked up down there by Young. Young, he'll try to jump up on that puck. Trying to battle it down low. Still trying to work their way through. Robertson up top. He'll send that one back down in deep. Chipped out in front. Opportunity there as that one's still loose in front. Big cross check down there after the whistle. New face-off, though, just down inside the Western zone with 1 second to go in this game. Puck dropped and played off there, and that is the end of this game. Big hit from Lucas there at the end against Slender on that draw. As the Bandits take home the home W today, winning 9-4 against the Western Hurricanes as they'll go down to celebrate. Thank you for tuning in live with us on High Button Sports here. Lucy Glazebrook on the mic, Mila on the camera, and Mason here to help us out to get our tripod up and going. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you at the next stream.